Hello, this is Michele Knight. Welcome to your February astrology. February, the month of love. And we have some pretty frisky things going on in the cosmos. We have Venus, the planet of love, going into passionate, wild and spontaneous Aries. We have Mercury, the planet of communication, going into romantic, empathetic, but lack of boundaried Pisces. Now, when I talk about Mercury, I don't start talking about Mercury retrograde when it actually goes retrograde. I'm very passionate about Mercury retro shadow, because what people don't realise is that when Mercury's in retro shadow, which begins on the 2nd, it's more or less the same bloody thing. We all have to be careful from the 2nd of February. Anyway, there is much wonder as Venus goes into Aries, and we also have a full moon in luscious Leo. There's intensity, pleasure and passion to be had as long as we're careful about that old Mercury. Here is your monthly astrology. Hi Libra, how you doing? It's February. Mercury is going retrograde. Oh no, I hear you say. Well, actually, for you, Mercury's going retrograde in your health and well-being sector. It's going retrograde in your habits, your work sector. But also, most importantly, I would suggest that the whole of February, you stick something on your mirror that says, I love you, you're fabulous. Do not be self-critical. Remind yourself, so I'm shouting like Kiki's like, oh, shut up, Mum. Don't be self-critical. Don't give yourself a hard time. Don't be critical of others. These should be your mantra this month, and then you should be fine. So yes, reflect and learn and use that Mercury to go backwards and think, did I have healthier patterns in the past? Was there a time where I felt I had a healthier routine? And are you self-critical? If you are, you want to stop that nonsense now, because Mercury retrograde is going to make that worse, and it's not helpful. Be loving and nurturing and mother yourself to change and transformation. Don't allow yourself to feel that you're, being hard on yourself, because when has that ever helped anyone? Never. But also you might feel like going a bit crazy and being a bit naughty impulsively this month. Now, Venus, the planet of love, is going into your relationship zone, which is great. So relationships, unless you're self-critical, giving yourself a hard time in your head, should be a little bit more balanced this month. And Chiron, the wounded healer, is also joining forces with Venus to try and help us mend and fix the past. And there may be a part of you that has some wounds connected to love. Do you believe in love? Do you believe that you are lovable? Is there anything that happened in the past that set you off balance? Well, now is the time to go into that and feel the changes. The universe is love bombing you, but it's up to you to join in that journey. Be your own cheerleader this month. The full moon is a good time for you to get out there and be social. You may have an aha moment about what you want to do with a website, or what you want to do in terms of writing, or what you want to do in terms of collaborating with people. You'll suddenly have a psychic insight into the best way to go forward to find the right support around something that you want to do. Now, the sun is going into your health and well-being sector, and there's also going to be a new moon. This is a chance for a new start for you. So if things have not been going well, you haven't been focused, it's a chance for you to take care of business, to change your routines, to have the courage to make the changes that you need, to put your energy into your work so that you're really kind of putting your heart into it and you're making a commitment. You may decide with this new moon to end a job or change something permanently so that you can have a new beginning. There's an opportunity, there's a gateway to the next level of energy when it comes to your work and well-being. Now, there may be some issues that come up this month as well about what you want in terms of living with someone or sharing your space. Pluto is all about you making changes, and when we had that Saturn and Pluto conjunction in January, there may have been some issues for you where you're thinking about, right, where do I want to go forward in terms of where I'm living? Very profound and very deep. That may come up again for you around the 28th of February as we have Venus squaring Pluto, but I think you're quite solid and quite sure of yourself now, and you'll notice that makes all the difference. Take care, gorgeous, and I'll speak to you soon. If you want to check out your written monthly, weekly, yearly astrology, pop over to my website, michelleknight.com. I'm not doing readings at the moment, but I do have a company of some of the best psychics and astrologers in the world. I've had the company for 20 years. I handpick them and they are fabulous. So I'm going to start to show you, starting now, their little videos on here.
My name is Elizabeth. I'm a psychic clairvoyant. I do pick up on voice vibrations very quickly. I'll pick up on the person's energy. It will often be like, I describe it as a silent whispering. When I get very strong messages coming through, it will be a flash of an image, which is very clear. It will be like a film, and it will run in front of me. The purpose of a reading, I feel, is very much to inspire people and to empower people and to pass messages on that are uplifting people. If you can help change that person's pathway or mindset so that when they call back, they're feeling much happier, that's very inspiring for me. And then when they phone back and say, oh, you were right. And that's wonderful then, because you're building that rapport. People phone up and seem quite shocked that I can give them information. And I say to them, well, you're phoning a Michele Knight line and we are the best.